Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Great to have you with us as we get ready for a Monday afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson. And Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin Durant, the all-time...
Yeah, that's a great perspective, Allie. Thank you. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here are the five for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the three. And for Dallas, they've got Luka Doncic. Green out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. And here's Doncic outside on target from range.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Paul.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Over Doncic. Paul shot is off. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
That's so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Durant goes up again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
On the wing, Irving. Booker defending. Fires from the wing. And Ayton pulls it down.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
The Mavericks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Irving with it. Durant covering. On the wing, Green. Irving for three. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. Now here's Paul. Back to Booker. To the paint. And stolen by Wood. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Doncic. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Doncic has got 8.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
Back to Paul. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And it's Irving off the drive. Count it. He's got 5.
It's the focus and the execution by Kyrie, refusing to be deterred on that drive with an amazing finish.
Booker against Doncic. With the floater. Some solid D from Wood.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And Doncic launches from deep. They grab their own miss. Pass to Irving. Beyond the arc. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Irving's got his third bucket of the night.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
The Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Payne's checked in for Paul. Here's Durant. And the layup is good off the glass.
Hey, look at a defender. Sometimes you just look at your coach, and your coach looks back at you and says, hey, you tried. Durant is impossible to guard. Just trust me.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile one drive.
Oh, I love the mindset to get at the rim right there. He knows they're down and wants to spark a comeback.
Payne against Doncic. And Ayton with the stuff.
You're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. Outside Payne. Knocked away. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Pass to Irving. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Mavericks, another three.
Yeah, just pure shooting talent really sets Doncic apart. He's got touch, accuracy, and supreme confidence.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Phoenix making some changes. Biyombo, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Okogie comes in for Craig. And it's Lee in for Devin Booker. Durant against Wood. From the high post. He's off on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Outside Payne. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Payne's gotten his first basket of the night.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Doncic up top. Powell outside. Irving for three. And the Mavericks, another three.
When it comes to the offensive end of the floor, there is one guy you can count on, and that's Kyrie Irving. He knows how to find shots and make an impact on that end of the floor.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Lee. Pass to Okogie. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. Doncic passes to Wood. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
You can tell that Wood has gotten so comfortable shooting from that range, developing that kind of modern big man skill set.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And the
Suns swear.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, what a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 13 points and 2 assists. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last outing. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Shot, right? That's the point.
Obviously.
Chad, what'd you think about Phoenix?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it on. I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
Hey.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got Christian Wood. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Green, and it's Powell in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play.
Shooting for Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton, shooting 1.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
And there it is for him. Doncic has got 13.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to Okogie. Oh, they get a hand on it. Now here's Booker. He's guarded by Irving. Durant with it.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
From deep three-point range. The kick out to Paul. Outside Booker. Throws it up high. Powell with a steal.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
And this right here, this is routine for Kyrie. You're going to have to make him work a little bit harder because his jumper is as consistent as it gets.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Ryan?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Phoenix calls timeout. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for coach to change that.
You know what time it is, man.
Phoenix making some changes. Biombo, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Fred comes in for Okogie. And it's Ross in for Devin Booker. Right side Durant. To the middle. Here's Biombo. Shots blocked. Irving against Ross. Outside Irving. And he's going for the oop here. Powell's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Paul against Doncic. Powell's shot is off. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Ross. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
They get it again. Outside, Green. Irving for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Irving's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Mavericks. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
And RJ, you had 4 finals appearances in your career. You've seen what it takes to win, man. So how important is depth when you're chasing a championship?
Depth is so important. I'll tell you a quick story. When we lost to the San Antonio Spurs and Steve Kerr had the most random impact. He came in the game, hit 1 or 2 threes. We couldn't double team Tim Duncan after that. Then Tim Duncan went on to have like a 40, 20, whatever game because we couldn't stop him. And so I learned that the role players will have such key moments, and that's why I was so focused in 2016 because I remember what Steve Kerr did to us.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Wood. The shot, no good. Phoenix is shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Paul against Doncic. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Wood passes to Powell. Doncic outside. Oh, deflected. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Mavericks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Here's Lee. Here's Baisley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Doncic outside. And Powell with the stuff.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Payne, the pass to Warren. Here's Lee. Pass to Payne. Ooh, poked away. Outside Warren. Just 4 to shoot. 11 feet out. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Substitution for the Suns. Landry Shannon.
There's 10 seconds left in the final quarter. Doncic left side. They get it back. Good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's good.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson.